and everything's gonna be all right.
Joe, look. Your brother's coming from Italy.
What? How?
Come on, Joe. It's been in all the papers.
Call him. Tell him not to bother.
He's already left. He's on his way.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Leonard Mordente.
I want Nicky on this now.
He's on it.
I want this taken care of before my brother gets here, capiche? Turn this guy's key, and I'm back on the street.
Question, counsel for the defense. Did Mr. Scarlett display any abusive behavior when you conducted the search of his home? Answer, Officer Bowman. Well, no, sir, not exactly.
I need to be excused for a personal matter. Court will be adjourned until tomorrow morning.
All rise.
I'm glad my brother's coming. Give him a chance to show him how we do things in America.
Those are the bad guys.
No more, you hear? No more planes. I'm gonna help you guys rescue that poor little girl, but we ain't getting on no plane.
BA, we haven't got a plane. No one at Face scammed us out of gas. We have to find some other way home. Now let's concentrate on rescuing the girl.
Hannibal has a plan.
We going through the front door again, right?
I think he's getting to know me.
Let's go.
My father does what you ask. You let me go.
Kidnapping is such a tricky business. First, we see what the good judge decides about my wonderful brother. Then we see what Don Scalati decides about the judge's lovely daughter. Guido.
See.
I'll leave a Salvatore here with you. As soon as you hear from me, take her out then. Capiche?
Capiche.
Mannaggia, porca miseria. Ma scusi, perdona.
All right. Silenzio. Jesus. You helpless old man. Why don't you hire somebody to give you a hand?
If I had a son like you, I'd have shoot myself.
Justin might do that for you. If you don't hurry up and get this cart unloaded and go.
Grazie, grazie. You have one more bad deed on your conscience when you go to die.
Hey. You're not from around here.
No. I come from America. Chicago. The land of the home and the braves. Why do you think I got a no accent, huh?
Miss me.
I can't believe you came after me.
Yeah, we're pretty amazing.
Get the car! Move!
Someone had to have seen them. If not the girl, then one of those four scoundrels who grabbed her.
I'll check with the purser's office. Find out about the passengers who got on board at Palermo.
I just want to know they're on board. If they're here, then she's here. And I want her dead. If I have to, I blow up the whole damn ship. I got less than 24 hours. I promise each and every one here. My brother gets convicted. I cut your hearts out and mail them to him. Now find that girl and kill her. Vieni, subito.
You better get below deck.
What's going on?
Hey, Kildare, why don't you go peddle your aspirins elsewhere?
You better get below deck. You see, you're absolutely H-positive skin type. Now, I'll stop by with the liniment.
Hey, what cabin can I deliver the photos to?
Oh, that's all right. I'll see that she gets it.
Liniment? Where do you guys come up with these raps?
Ah, well, you pick it up in very short order around here. St. Cheeks.
Are you absolutely sure that it's Scarlatti?
You know, some faces make an indelible impression, especially when you see them for the first time over the barrel of a machine gun.
How many men do you have with them?
It was like the Volkswagen at the circus. Guys just kept coming out, each one bigger than the next. I ran into four of them just trying to find you guys.
The first thing they'll do is check the ship's registry. Find out how many cabins we took after we sailed from Palermo. Lori, don't go back to your cabin. Stay here.
Stay here? Oh, Hannibal, we all can't stay cooped up in the same cabin for 2 weeks.
B.A., there are more of them than there are of us. Besides, we don't have any weapons that we can conceal.
Yeah, we'll have to thin them out a little.
I don't understand. I mean, if there's so many of them, what can you do if they're all armed?
Cut down the odds. Take some of the other side out. We'll run across a couple of guns along the way.
We start roaming around this ship, they're gonna recognize us.
We could all move around freely if we were all in disguise.
That's her. See?
What do you call this? What are you guys doing in my room?
It's a very pretty girl. And obviously a good friend of yours.
All pretty girls are good friends of mine, but that still don't give you guys the right to break into my room.
Perhaps it does, hmm?
Is everybody around here going crazy? You guys know who you're messing with? I opened for old Blue Eyes when he plays Tahoe. Wait a minute.
Where is she?
Mr. Scarlatti, everything's under control. Get to the captain's launch low.
Benny, Rico, you take care of these gentlemen.
Come on, let's go.
What do you want?
You and I have some business to discuss, family business. My brother and your father.
It's all right, I got it!
Please don't hurt my friends. I'll do anything. Anything you want.
Of course you will. Of course you'll do anything I want. You realize what kind of difficulties you put me through? Don't you realize it's too late? Huh? You're worried about hurting people. Why you take me around the floor with this tarantella? Now I gotta blow up this ship with all of these witnesses.
God, no, not all these innocent people.
Life can be unfair, no? But what we gotta do is call up your father. You tell him what I say you to tell him. Or things will go from bad to worse in no time at all.
that chopper, Captain.
What do you say?
We heard about you from some friends in Arizona who were in Vietnam, and they said, well...
We came to Los Angeles and we've been trying to locate you. We found somebody who said to go to this laundry, and we met a man there, a Chinese man, Mr. Lee, and he said to get on the bus.
Yes, I talked to Mr. Lee. He told me you want us to rescue your friend, Bruce Warfel.
You see, Professor Warfel spent nearly 2 years feeding mathematical probability theories into the ASU computer, and he thinks that he might have found a system that had beat roulette, chemindifer, and blackjack, even with a 3-deck shoe.
It's a mathematical theory based on the infinity concept of declining numbers.
Oh, look at me. I always hit a 15, stand on 17.
Okay, what else?
Oh, yeah, he sent us this letter from Vegas saying that the system worked, and with the letter, he sent this photograph. And then he just disappeared. The Xanadu Hotel doesn't even have a record of him ever staying there. We took the case to a detective agency when the police couldn't turn up anything, and, well, the detective we hired stayed on the case about 2 days, and then he quit.
Why did he quit? He quit because of that girl in the picture.
Who's she?
Gianni Christian's girlfriend? But that's what the detective said anyway. And, well, Gianni Christensen
We know
is...
who he is. Biggest hood in Vegas, a real killer.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the detective was warned to drop the case, and... Well, you see, we just have to save the professor. His mind's a national resource.
That's lucky. His body's a national disaster. Just a joke.
I'm sure you're all very macho and everything, but we happen to appreciate other qualities.
I'm sorry about all you had to go through to get to us. But if you still want to hire us, we'll do our best to find your friend.
That's great. This is the money that he sent us out of his first winnings in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Let's call Murdoch and give it a shot.
Gee, Tony, all I said was Giorgio's has a store here. That's all I said, Tony.
All you broads want to do is burn money. You spend it quicker than the Pentagon.
All I said was, Tony, that Giorgio's has a salon here.
Mr. Vincent's here to be checked in.
I'm sorry, what?
Mr. Tony Vincent and party from Atlantic City.
Take a couple hundred. Throw it on a number or something.
I only said Giorgio's had a store here. I didn't say I wanted to buy nothing.
Get lost. Hey, Sonny, you gonna check us in this joint, or we just gonna stand around and decorate the lobby?
Mr. Vincent?
Yeah.
He with you?
He's my protection. We're supposed to be in here.
We don't have a reservation, sir. Nobody knew you were coming.
This is for Mr. Tony Vincent.
That's me. Yeah. Thanks, kid. Obviously, somebody knew I was coming. I can't read nothing no more. Read it for me.
Let me see. Tony, you gave me the last 20 years of life. I owe everything I am. Anything goes wrong, you tell me, and the head rolls. Signed, Gianni Christian.
Hey, Johnny sent me a pot of flowers. Ain't that nice? What a guy.
Mr. Vincent, we do have the Elvis Presley suite, top floor. It's reserved for friends of Mr. Christian's, and I'm sure he'd like you to have that.
You're a good scout, kid. I would take it.
What's to keep me from blowing you away right here?
Because right after that, you get into your secret elevator over here and the cable snaps. Or when your limo pulls out to take you home, it blows up. And for a backup, someone who knows that a limo always goes home empty, put something loud and noisy in that blue Chevy Nova in slot number 2 with the fake employee's name on it. Or maybe you're just looking out the window.
A hole in one.
Get out of here. But go.
Now, let's talk about why I'm really here and why you're not breathing dirt, Gianni. Bruce Warfel.
Warfel, the math guy?
Yeah. When I came down here scoping you out for burial, I found out you got this slide rule genius with the system. A good enough system that maybe a retiring Fed could use it to cushion his twilight years. This kind of government work doesn't pay that much. It's just fun.
And you want me to hand over a guy who could wipe me out in the casino? What kind of a choice is that?
You don't understand, Johnny. You're dead. You're awash if I leave town without Warfel. Besides, I'd be willing to leave your community. I'd take Warfel to Atlantic City.
You're out of your nut.
Shut up. You think these guys are fooling around? It's not you they're gunning for.
I'll be at the blackjack table nearest the front door tomorrow afternoon at 6.
If I decide to make the exchange.
If you don't, at 6:15, that's you. Think it over. Life is short.
Hey, Frank. Cheap jerks. Anything to save themselves a lousy buck tip.
Hey, man, what you doing banging on my ride?
Huh? Oh, I just was wondering if you wanted us to park it.
No!
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's 5 after. They're not going for it.
I'm going in after Hannibal.
No, not yet, B.A. They'll go for it. They have to.
It looks okay. Well, howdy, Professor. How they been treating you?
Fine.
Good. Come on.
Now, who are you guys? What do you want now?
We came to take you home.
Home? You really mean it?
Save your questions till later.
Hiya, Professor. Regards from Sue Beth and Darlene.
Sue Beth and Darlene. Well, they must be worried sick. How are they? They okay?
Terrific.
Gianni Christian.